These are great books. Let me put these. So I also have these wonderful books. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Nina. This is the red elevator. And guys, we stepped out of the red elevator, which is typically at home, and we are at a client's project. So we finished this house a little bit ago, but we were waiting for furniture to arrive. And finally, we've got our furniture in, and we are going to style these bookcases. Everything you see in this entire home is designed by our team, myself, and we actually built this house from the ground up. Everything that is in this house really was designed by us, so it makes it a very special home. And we are very grateful that our client is allowing us to be able to show you some of the behind the scenes of how we style a bookcase. Let's go. You always want to anchor the largest pieces first, and make sure that you have symmetry between your right, your left, and the entire bookcase. It's almost like an art. You just have to step back and look at it. And we're probably going to be making a lot of changes as we go, but at least you get to see it. Again, I am anchoring first the large pieces and then making sure that it makes sense. I'm going to step back and then I'm going to fill in the smaller items. So because we have a black item on the left, I am putting a black item on the right, or vice versa, so that we balance all the blacks. I have very little black, so if I have it on one shelf, I need it on the other shelf. So over here, I'm going to put a few of the books that we brought, and flanked by the uber cute bookends. Now, I know a lot of you are going to complain and say, if this is a bookcase, why aren't there that many books? To that I say, it all depends on the homeowner. A lot of homeowners don't have that many books, or decorative books, I should say. They have paperback books, and it's not going to look good to display paperback books. So this is where we display really beautiful books. A lot of people have them on their Kindle, so they don't have a bunch of books lying around. So in those cases, we like to, yes, we are going to collect, the homeowner is going to collect more books over time and trickle them in here. For now, this is what we've got. You always want to start with your tallest books, and then you want to have it go escalating down. Then I have put my bookends here, holding this. And so this creates a really lovely vignette. So if I have something tall here, I'm going to want to put something lower here. Let me put these. So I also have these wonderful books, Mountain House, and I'm going to display these by setting them down. And I just might want to switch their positions. I'm not sure for now. I am placing one on top of the other, making sure that the biggest book is at the bottom and the smallest book is above it. And since it looks a little empty, I always have my trusted wood chains. We're going to link absolutely everything we're putting in this bookcase in the description section, because I know the next question is going to be, I want that. And of course, we want to make sure you guys can easily recreate this in your own homes. So here, again, if we have a set of books on the other side, I want to balance it out and have another set of books here standing up with different bookends. I don't want to have the same. These are gorgeous, by the way. They look like onyx, but I'm sure they're quartzite, but they're real stone, real marble. So I think that looks really good. It picks up this sort of neutral color, and let me look at it from a distance. Now I'm bringing some of the smaller items and placing them where I think there's a need for goodies. I'm going to place this here to give it a little companion so that it's a little bit more balanced. By the way, for those of you who are in a dilemma or have issues with your design or just need a consultation, you can easily click the link in the description section. My calendar will pop up and we can have a one-on-one Zoom. I always like to put a tray on the bottom part so that people could actually put items in here and make it slightly utilitarian. So this is another beautiful wedding present. This is the Bacont vase from Lalique. It is probably my all-time favorite vase ever made. It also comes in other colors. This is a very beautiful piece and made in France. And again, I'm going to, I know I did this on the other side, so I'm reluctant to do it on this side, but I just don't know what else to do at this point because I just want to make it more fun. Okay, I decided it was too much of the same, and so I'm going to float this somewhere else. I'm okay with this being by itself. I think I'm going to put something fun next to it. So here, the way that I can actually make the Bechamp vase a little more fun is we have these cute how cute are these cherries, guys? So it also came in red, but I thought red would be too much. So we decided to get the white, and they sit funny, which I like. And I think these two together hit. We have some more beautiful lilac, so I am grouping them together. This is the bird little vase, so I'm putting them together like this. Do you guys remember we had this extra chain? I think I want to put it here because there's so much white here. And I like to bring in some a natural tone, natural color to this. So instead of putting it on the clear vase, I'm putting it on the ceramic. So that can balance out the browns. So we have another beautiful wedding present, and it's just so gorgeous. I don't want to not use it, but I'm worried that this is just, two of them are too close, so I might move it. I'm not sure, but it might work. I'm going to put this here in the corner. Today, since so many of you ask, I am wearing this very cute jean skirt from Paige, I think it is. This top is a one-piece corset, which you guys can see here, and I will link all of these items and my ballerina flats. I decided to swap out the bookends at the end because I felt that these would look better on this side because there was so much color going on there, and I'm going to put the ones that have a little bit of color on the other side, which is less color, to balance it all out. Okay, this to me looks much better. We have a little pop of color and it's more balanced. So the idea was not to overfill and over-decorate the bookcases. We wanted to bring in some objects that were fun, that would play into this casual family room. And so we used a lot of the objects the client had, such as these lilac vases. She has a plethora of beautiful, very expensive crystals from France. And we wanted to sort of highlight them as well in a way that was a little bit more modern and contemporary rather than, you know, the old school cases with all of the glassware that people were gifted. So, you know, we made a little fun vignette on a wooden tray, and we also had some of them pop out of the actual vase. We put a wood chain coming out of a vase, which I think is kind of fun and really highlighted the playfulness of it all. We brought in some books, we brought in some wicker. It's nice to have things of different textures. So it's important when you're doing these kinds of bookcases to have things that are pottery, terracotta, books, marble, wood, wicker. You want a grouping of different materials, different textures, all within the same sort of family of colors. And I know the client loves neutral. The sofa is neutral. By the way, this sofa is a Nina Takesh custom piece that we made especially for the client. And this is part of my furniture collection. This will be online soon so that you guys can purchase it if you want. What's great about the sofa is that it has modular pieces, so you can make it as long or as short as needed. Did you enjoy this tour? Did you find the bookcase styling helpful? Sound off, and I can't wait to see you guys again in just a few days on the Red Elevator.